Good morning from Yami BTV. Wishing you all well today. Sending loads of love as usual. Like I told you last Sunday, I was away doing a bit of mainstream TV and also getting the old Nashes sorted out. Daniel Ogden down there in Manchester. Sending loads of love to you, Daniel, and the whole family, of course. But on a serious note, my messages, my DMs, I'm going to answer them first. I'm glad to be back today. And it's relating to the sad case of 9-year-old Olivier down there in Liverpool. Rest in peace, my little angel. Now, many questions saying to me, Uncle Yami, the manhunt has gone on a bit too long. Wouldn't they have apprehended him by now, or she, allegedly, if you get what I mean? Well, in history, I can tell you that manhunts can last a lifetime or be over very, very quickly. Now, in recent times as well, being around a couple of murders, me specifically, and maybe a couple of others, when those murders have happened straight away, those incidences, the police get named straight away. And a couple of those ended up trying to head out the country down in Dover, where the police arrested them straight away. Now, normally, I would expect the police, no matter if they had a name or not, the first thing they do with murders is alert the borders. Now, if we're going to talk about the things in the media that are already up there already, if you get what I mean, a couple of people have been arrested. Allegedly, no names of the perpetrator have been given out. That's what the police say. But that doesn't mean that it's factual, because police could not want to reveal that kind of stuff in case it harms the case. So we've got to be very careful what we say. So we'll surmise that they didn't get the name, but we'll still look at it that if they did, what could be the scenarios on that score as well. So the first thing that he would have to do after such, he wouldn't have gone to Liverpool expecting a crime to end in such carnage, right? So the first thing he's got to do is get false identification. Now that could take a couple of days as well. Now in history, manhunts have lasted a lifetime for some, but in the end, especially Ronnie Biggs is probably the longest that we hear about in British criminal history, but in the end, even he got brought back. There's been other big name figures that have got out of the country very, very quickly, but still had to come back and face the music. Some of you have been asking me, how come when you fired the shots, why not call an ambulance straight away and think like that if you didn't mean? But it's easier said than done with the criminal mind. When you're doing bad stuff, the first thing you're going to think of is to leg it, because you know that there's a possibility that you might spend the rest of your life behind the door, or you just panic and you just don't know what to do, but you have to run. That's the first thing you've got to do. Now, would he have the finances? Would he have the know-how to get out of the country straight away? I can't really answer that right now. I still believe that not many people will harbor for such crimes. I find that very difficult to believe as well. So I believe that maybe the net could be closing in very soon, if you get what I mean. But no matter what, the guilty feet have no rhythm. And in the end, you would have to come back and face the music like a lot of figures have. You can run, but you can't hide. So that's the best that I can do for now. And I'm going to try and come up with some more content very, very shortly. But it's good to be back. Sending lots of love to you all, obviously, as well.